Hello and welcome back to Uplift Lifestyle Podcast. It's Haley Bowler-Cooke here, your host of Uplift Lifestyle Podcast, best-selling author of Unfuckwithable, and the founder and CEO of Uplift Lifestyle Incorporated. Guys, I'm excited to get caught up. I feel like where to begin? I feel like we have had a couple weeks off the podcast. Since 2025 started, we were like popping off with weekly episodes. And now it's like been 2 weeks since an episode has dropped. And honestly, I wanted to give you guys time to get caught up. If you're on Instagram, you've seen just how much has been going on, the number of clients, the number of events, the number of like just the content that I've been putting out on Instagram. I'm just loving right now. It's like a day in the life. It's like here's what I'm up to. And I'm just living like summer's here. Let's fucking enjoy it. Let's thrive. Let's live. And after a day of Pilates, coffee with a friend, planning some wedding stuff, honeymoon stuff, my bridal shower is coming up this weekend. So many exciting things. And doing some tanning and just relaxing, like really taking space. I had a little self pleasure practice and I like jumped up after and I was like, I'm going to record a solo episode because we've got to. Like, there's a lot to catch up on. Okay, so let's start with the frequency that I've been on. And I know that everything I share in this episode, it's going to really speak to you. The frequency I've been on right now has been all about going deeper. It's like deeper, deeper, deeper. Oh, I'd actually love if we could just drop in together for a moment before I even get into it all. If you can close your eyes, bring your hand to your heart. Oh, take a big inhale and a big exhale. Drop in, drop in, drop in. Oh, deeper, deeper, deeper. Mm. Oof. And throughout this conversation, just keep breathing like that. Massage your neck, massage your breasts, massage your arms. Be in your sacred, sovereign, perfect body. Okay. So deeper has been the vibe. My clients know this. Those inside the vortex know this. By the way, if you're listening or watching and you're not a client and you want to be a client, the website will be linked in the show notes and linked here on YouTube. Go to my website, find out more about my work, and connect. You deserve the highest timeline, the highest reality, your highest calling. You deserve to live it. If you know it's your destiny, it's meant for you, and I can help you collapse the time between where you are and that highest calling and that highest timeline. We can make it happen quickly, and more importantly than quickly, we can make it happen in alignment. Okay, so all my clients know I've been coaching them a lot, channeling a lot for them about like deeper. Okay, yeah, you know that. Okay, let's go deeper. Okay, yeah, you're doing that. Okay, let's go deeper. Okay, yeah, you think that. Let's go deeper. Why this is so important is I think it's a really good thing that a lot of people are able to grasp an idea quickly. I think we've evolved as a species and consciousness, human consciousness, and the collective consciousness is so evolved. Like, look what we're doing. Like, I'm talking in a microphone and speaking to a screen, and this can hit worldwide. Like, this is cool. And as a collective consciousness, we have evolved to be the match for this technology, to be the match for this consciousness. And I think there's a really big difference between grasping an idea, like, I am the universe in human form, like that, an idea like that, or like abundance is everywhere, or I am worthy of love. Like, yes, yes, fuck, obviously, yes, 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 fuck to the yes. And do you believe that in your bones? Like, does that actually resonate as true in the deepest layers of you? I think it's amazing you can grasp an idea. I think it's amazing you can be like, I am abundance. I am joy. I am love. And let me tell you, and my clients know this, words have power because of the collective consciousness. Those words have been spoken millions, billions, trillions of times over, and they've been charged out once. So even if you're saying an affirmation like, I am abundance, I am abundance, I am abundance, even if you don't believe it yet, you're in luck. Those words have power. They are charged because of the collective consciousness, because there have been many times, trillions, billions, big numbers that I can't even say, of times that someone who has said those same words has actually felt it and actually lived it. So, yay, the words have power, the idea has power. But in order to actualize the reality of your dreams, in order to merge timelines with where you are now and where you want to be, because the timeline exists, you guys, you have to like know it. Like, I know it. And that's what I love about destiny. And I've been communing with my destiny a lot lately. I've been feeling it. Like, it's, I don't have to try to feel it. I see something and it's like, oh, it's like it makes me want to cry because I'm like, that's for me. That's meant for me. That's mine. Like, that's me. And it's not a trying energy, it's a resonance. So that's what's awesome about destiny is your destiny is your destiny. Like, you know it. You know it. You know what you're destined for, right? It's true for you. But I love to remind, I hate and I love it. I love it and I hate it to remind you that as human beings, we have an expiry date. Your destiny lives within your soul. So that means it might not be this timeline that you merge with your destiny if you don't move in alignment with that destiny within the years that you have on earth. Okay? If you're new here and you're like, who the fuck is this and where's she getting this information? I do direct channeling. The information comes from source. I know that I am the power and the presence of infinite consciousness, infinite intelligence, the power and the presence of love, the power and the presence of the universe, the power and the presence of God, the power and the presence of source consciousness. We all are. I know we all are. But I open up my channel the same way I wrote my book, Unfuckwithable. That book was entirely channeled. The same way I channel for my clients, hundreds of clients a year, it's purely channeled. I channel this information. This information comes through, and the information is very clear that our destiny is our destiny is our destiny, and it's our human responsibility to merge with that destiny if we want to experience it in this form. So for me, it's Haley, blonde, like me, this girl. Like, if I want to experience it like Haley, I have to take radical responsibility in my life. I have to take radical action, radical alignment. I have to be accountable to myself. I have to be accountable to my highest truth. The destiny lives in you and you are it. Like there's no separation. You are it. The destiny exists because you exist. And if you're like, whoa, I want to understand this more, you need to work one on one with me or you need to join the vortex. If you want this programming installed every single day into your beautiful brain and body, it's time to come deeper and work deeper in this way with me. Because you exist, your desire exists. That's why if you've heard anyone say there's multiple paradigms, there's multiple timelines, and they're all existing at once. You've heard me say this, you've heard other people say this, the timeline exists already. Or you've maybe heard people say there's a version of me that has this, or there's a version of me that's doing it. That's true. Because you exist, your desire exists, your destiny exists, your goals exist, your dreams exist. Need I go on? Because you exist, it exists. And because it exists, because you exist, you are it. You are it. You are the dream. You are the goal. You are the vision. You are it. Like you are it. You are the purpose. Your purpose exists because you exist. It's not about finding your purpose. It's not about chasing your dream. It's not about trying. It's you. You are it already. You are it. Now, how do we merge with the timeline that you and your conscious mind want? Like, whether it's more money or more opportunity or more success or more impact or fame or whatever, the dream life, the lifestyle, the travel, the adventure, maybe it's the family, maybe it's the dream home, maybe it's the car, maybe it's the soulmate love, maybe it's the family, maybe it's the friendships, whatever that seemingly thing that's seemingly outside of you is, whatever that is, it exists because you exist. You literally created the idea of it. You created the wanting of it. You created the desire of it. You created it. You created it. That is enough reason for you to go, holy shit, I'm powerful. I created this. Now, if you choose, and the thing about multiple paradigms existing at once, and oh my God, there's so much to say on this conversation. Okay. I think you guys need to go read my chapter 4 in my book of Unfuckwithable. Go read chapter 4 in my book of Unfuckwithable. I go deeper into this. I'll link my book in the show notes and here on YouTube. But the systems in place that are operating from a, let's say, darker consciousness that's not love and light, they know that multiple paradigms exist and multiple realities exist at once. They know how powerful you are, and they know that you can literally create your reality. So they're doing their best to feed the program of fear, the program of separation, the program of scarcity, the program of shame, all these low frequencies that are so heavy to hold and carry. Those frequencies and the constant programming, the groupthink, the media, whatever. I don't even know what the names of the things are because I don't engage with them, but you know what I mean. Those things know that you're so fucking powerful and that you can literally choose whichever paradigm you want to live in, because you can. And that energy is going to work to keep you in that energy because it's just an energy doing what it does, which is try to create more of itself. There's also the energy, Uplift Lifestyle Incorporated, other people who are bringing love and light in the world. There's so many of us. And then to go on another side tangent of the quantum truth, I am you and you are me, and we are one, and there's no separation because we are one. But for the purposes of me, Haley, speaking to you, whoever you are, beautiful soul listening, many of us exist to remind you who the fuck you are and bring you back into alignment of who you are, into your truth, so you can live in a paradigm that is joy, that is love, that is fulfilling, that is prosperous, that is abundant, that is beautiful, that is delicious, that is peaceful, that is blissful, that is exciting, that is aligned, that is resonant to your unique blueprint, to your unique codes, to your unique desire, to your unique timeline, to your life. This paradigm exists, and it's going to continue to exist. But just like a satellite, or just like Wi-Fi, it's like this invisible frequency that you get to choose what you tap into. Are you going to choose fear? Are you going to choose love? Are you going to choose limitation? Are you going to choose infinite potentiality? Are you going to choose lack? Are you going to choose abundance? Are you going to choose shame and guilt? Or are you going to choose freedom and forgiveness and liberation and catharsis? What are you going to choose? And if you're already over here in this camp, like I know you all are because you're listening to Uplift Lifestyle Podcast, let's go. If you're already, and for those of you who aren't watching and you're listening, I'm very aware that some of you are just listening. For those of you who are in like the I know I am abundance, I know I am love, like potentiality realm, fuck yeah, good for you. That's how I started this conversation. Like, you get it, you can conceptualize it, your brain gets it, you understand it. But are you motherfucking living it? Are you living it? Are you actually living in that frequency? Or do you just know of the frequency? Just like, oh yeah, I know that movie. And then you can go and think about that movie and you start to remember all the lines and the moments in the movie. Okay, you know it, but are you living it? You know that thoughts create reality. You know that you are the creator. You know that abundance is everywhere. You know that you are worthy. You know it, but are you living it? Take a moment. Be gentle with yourself. Breathe into your beautiful, precious, unrepeatable body and ask yourself, am I living this? Because there are levels to the game and there are layers, you guys. There are layers. And I have been so radically accountable and radically responsible with myself lately because I see where I'm putting upper limits, where I'm not going all the way in, where I'm maybe living, and you've heard me say this, living someone's dream life, but not fully my dream life, where I'm going to an edge, going to a limit, but it's actually not enough for me because I'm bigger than that. I've been initiated so many times recently by my expanded self, by the divinity that I am. And the energy that I've been receiving is like, do you know who you fucking are? Like, Haley. They're not really calling me Haley, but they're like, girl, like, do you know who you are? Come on. And that initiation, as someone who is living a dream life, as someone who is living a life by design, as someone who is doing really brave, courageous, big things every day, as someone who's literally, this is what I do for a living, you guys. Like, this isn't a side hustle. This isn't a side job. This isn't a hobby. Like, I get paid to shine my light in the world. Like, I'm thriving. I'm grateful. I created this. And I've been initiated into a higher calling, into a bigger step, into a bigger path, into a bigger purpose. Ooh, because there are levels and layers to this human game. And I'm here for it. So the deeper, the deeper, the deeper the layers, like I've been going there. And for me, everyone has their own medicine. And my clients who work with me, I'm able to very quickly identify what their medicine is, what they need more of, and what they need less of. And my particular medicine right now is, let me give you an example. I have mastered the art of living. I would say I've mastered it. I'm comfortable with really nice things. I'm comfortable with freedom. I'm comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable with knowing what I want and creating it or receiving it. I'm comfortable with receiving. I'm comfortable with rest. I'm comfortable with travel. I'm comfortable with vacation. I'm comfortable with sensuality, sexuality. I'm comfortable opening. I'm comfortable allowing. I'm comfortable surrendering, trusting. I've mastered all that and more. I'm comfortable with taking action and being a boss bitch, bad bitch, get it fucking done. Like, I know I'm the creator. And my medicine lately has been, how long can I stay in that? So, say it's a day where like my higher self's communicating with me, and it's like, you need to do less. You need to rest. You need to slow down. You need to luxuriate. My clients know this. I always use this word, luxuriate. Like, imagine you're just like, snooze the alarm, stay an extra week on vacation, like put the do not disturb sign on and just stay in bed all day and order room service, like luxuriate. Like, I have nowhere to be, nothing to do. I'm here now and I'm enjoying it. Like that. Like, I will have another glass of wine. I will have the dessert. You're just like your yes to life and your yes to pleasure and your yes to more of what you want, more of what feels good, like that vibe of luxuriating. So my work lately has been luxuriating it. So instead of like, oh, I need rest, okay, I'll go take a 10-minute lie down. It's like, no, no, stay down there for an hour, lie down for an hour. And then I want to get up, right? My conscious brain is like, let's go be productive. Let's go be worthy of our success through action, because I'm not separate from the human experience, and I'm not separate from experiencing illusions of scarcity and illusions of urgency and illusions of forcefulness and trying and efforting when I know better. But sometimes the program is so installed in the body that it's like, okay, this feels good. I'm here for 10 minutes. I'm relaxing. I'm listening to my like forest music, and I'm just like, And then my monkey brain, as some people call it, is like, okay, you've relaxed enough. Time to go take action and go execute. Right. So my medicine is like, when my monkey brain's like, time to go do that, I'm like, no, no. And I've been really loving this. And here's honestly how it's looked over the last week. It's looked like midweek having a bottle of champagne and being like, fuck it, we're planning our honeymoon, we're drinking a bottle of champagne. Where normally I wouldn't really drink in the middle of the week. It's looked like it's also looked like taking extra time out of my days to go do Pilates, to instead of go for a 20-minute walk, go for an hour and a half. Why the fuck not? Instead of lying in bed and waking up the usual morning time, like, oh, this is our morning routine, being like, let's stay in bed and cuddle. Like, I'm not ready to get out of bed. It's looked like, oh, like this literally just happened last week. I was supposed to meet a friend for a coffee. My body was like, you need a spa day. So instead, I was like, hey, do you want to like clear our afternoons? And we were both super busy business owners. I was like, do you want to clear our afternoon and like go to the spa? And she's like, fuck yeah. So we did that. It went from like a 30-minute coffee date to like a 4-hour fucking event. Just yesterday, it was like, I need a massage. I'm going for a massage. Like all the things that my brain might be like, oh, we'll have a massage scheduled for next week. So I'm good. It's like, no, 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 I want it and need it now. I'm going to luxuriate in that. It's looked like going for multiple walks a day down at the river, going to get a nice fun drink, going to maybe it's a second matcha latte of the day, but it's like, well, whatever. I'm out here and I want it. It's like this, I trust what I want. I trust me. I feel like that fear paradigm that I was talking about earlier, like it's so skilled, it's so skillful. It's just consciousness. Consciousness is brilliant. It's just a form of consciousness that's like, we can trick people into not trusting themselves. So let's make them fear everything in their life. Fear sex, fear the glass of wine, fear the rest, fear the vacation, fear like all these things that were like, yo, this feels good. I want to enjoy this. Fear it because you can't trust yourself that you're going to know when that's enough. You're not going to lie on the couch all day. You're not going to drink wine all day. You're not going to eat chocolate all day. You can trust yourself if your body's like, oh, I want this and I want more of it. Give yourself that more. You're not going to sleep all day. Like, you're listening to this because you're a badass, high level, fucking high achieving queen, you know? The lie is that we can't trust the urges and the desires of our body. And the heavy program of work harder, you can rest this much, you can experience this much pleasure. Here's another example of going deeper. I used to, when I would have my own pleasure practices, there was like, I was always afraid to like go really deep on this one side of my body. I was always like a little scared. I was like, like I don't go there. And recently I co-hosted a psilocybin ceremony. We have one coming up in August, by the way. Send me a message for details. And we, what I realized, the most common thing that the people, the participants would do is when the sensation got uncomfortable, right? When you're in that deep drop in and you're starting to face parts of yourself that you've repressed and they come up and out because that's what the medicine does. The most common thing that people want to do is they want to escape. They want to stand up. They want to sit up. They want to open their eyes. All of a sudden, the deep trance they were in with the music and the sound and the body work and everything, now it's getting uncomfortable. They want to sit up. I need to go outside. I need to go pee. I need to go eat something. I need to go do this. I need to go there. Humans do this not just on plant medicine, but in their life. I would rather go text someone. I'd rather go scroll Instagram. I'd rather go on TikTok. I'd rather go and take care of someone else. I'd rather go, take care of everyone else than look at what's really fucking real here and what's really going on here. I do this too, you guys. Like, we do this as a human species. We become superhuman, we quantum leap, and we collapse timelines in the best fucking way ever when we radically become so connected to our highest self and we're so radically responsible that we know that escaping is escaping our highest self. It's escaping the pain that will be the breakthrough, the edge of evolution. Again, go read my book. There's a whole chapter on the edge of evolution. We're escaping that. I was saying this to a client the other day. It's literally like, sometimes it's like 30 seconds. It's like getting your ears pierced, although I don't have my ears pierced, so I don't know for sure. I have tattoos though. It's like getting a tattoo. It's like temporarily uncomfortable, but a lifelong upgrade or downgrade if you don't like your tattoo. It's like, it's uncomfortable for a moment, but it passes. So many people would rather live with this constant. I was actually using this example with a client recently. I was like, humans, I was like, well, I was saying you because we were talking about her exact, it was specific to her, but I'm not going to go into her specifics. But I was like, you've been like walking around with this toothpick stabbing in your arm for decades. This like constant in between, like you've been uncomfortable. Like it's not comfortable to not live your truth. It's not comfortable to not live your destiny, you guys. Like it's actually shit. It's shit to not be fulfilling your potential. It's a shit feeling. And if you don't feel that, you're probably either living your potential or you haven't even tapped it yet. Right? It's shitty to feel like you're falling short of what you know you're here for. And I was like, you've had this like stabbing toothpick in your shoulder, and it's been uncomfortable because it's uncomfortable not living your full truth, but it hasn't been so uncomfortable that you have to make a drastic change. The thing about leaning into an edge of evolution, it's like getting stabbed with a sword. You're like, this is so uncomfortable. I need to pull this out, or this needs to end. This needs to change. That's the thing about the pain of an edge of evolution. It's intense, but it's temporary. Why is it temporary? Because you couldn't withstand the pain. That's why you can know it's temporary. So when you, as humans, our greatest fear for most of us, unless you're lucky like me and you had a near-death experience and you know that death is nothing to fear. By the way, if you didn't know I had a near-death experience and you want more information, there is a whole episode recorded back in 2024, spring of 2024, when I had my near-death experience. Most humans are scared to die, and they'll do anything to prevent that. So the fear that the pain is going to be something that would kill them is why they don't do it. But when you start practicing, like leaning into an edge, pushing up to a limit, busting out of your cage, it's like, literally imagine this. You're a bird in a cage, the door is open, but you're staying in the cage. That's what it's like when you don't lean into an edge of evolution. It's like the door is open, you could fly out. Maybe it'll be uncomfortable because you haven't been out there yet. You could just fly out. The door is open. It's like this, choosing a new paradigm. The door is open. Is it going to be uncomfortable? Yes, for sure. Are you going to die? No. But until you start leaning into the new edge, your brain's like, we're going to die, we're going to die, we're going to die. Or we're not going to be loved, or we're going to be shamed, or we're going to be misunderstood, or whatever else, right? The fear. But when you start to lean into the edge and you start to go, ooh, I did that and I'm good. Like, I think the biggest one that I find with my clients is like the uncomfortable conversations. They're so scared to have the conversation with their husband. They're so scared to have the conversation with their child. They're so scared to be real with themselves. Like they're scared to go there. So they just avoid. What are they scared of? They're scared of crying and being vulnerable. How sad is that? That the dark systems that I was telling you about earlier have made us feel like crying and being vulnerable and breaking down is a bad thing. Like that we would be so scared to do it that we would literally procrastinate on our dreams just to avoid crying in front of someone or being vulnerable. Like how weird, you know? I, for years, was so like uncomfortable. I would do it, but I didn't like it. Like getting so vulnerable. Now I'm like, yeah, it's an uncomfortable, like it is a stretchy, uncomfortable, like, ugh, painful moment. But you come out of it free, liberated, like, oh, like, wait, like, literally, I see people lose weight, like 30 pounds, sometimes like 50 pounds of like weight when they finally say, have the conversation, when they finally do the thing, when they finally leave the job, leave the marriage, or show up for the job, or show up for the marriage, whatever it is, you know what your medicine is. When they finally do the thing, they like quantum leap into a new physical paradigm because they're like so much lighter. The freedom, the liberation, it's like, whoa, I was living for that long with a toothpick in my shoulder when I could have just done like maybe 30 seconds of a sword in my shoulder to be like, I'm good. Next, back onto my highest fucking timeline. Do you know what I mean? This is what I love about working one-on-one with clients because I can use their exact circumstances and use the correct analogy for them. And it's so powerful. And then they take the action and they make the move, and then everything's different. The money shows up, the love shows up, the health is there, they heal no matter what it is. I've worked with people with cancer, I've worked with people with autoimmune, I've worked with people with physical, like weird shit on their skin. It goes away when you fucking face what you need to face, when you confront it. It's a matter of being in an environment that's supporting you to do that. It's a matter of being accountable and staying in it long enough. So for me, it's like this medicine of like, how long can I stay in this frequency? How much better can it get? How can I like lean further into this? Okay, my medicine is to rest and do less, which some people might be hearing this being like, okay, must be nice. You're supposed to just rest and do less. But like, as someone who's so heavily programmed of productivity, 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 I'm lovable because I'm successful, I'm lovable because I do all these things. It's hard to untie the knots. And I know that those of you listening can resonate to untie the knots of like, oh, I can be successful without all the doing. Oh, I can be loved without all the doing. Oh, I can do this without all the doing. Oh, I can still, like, the world's still going to go forward if I take a break, you know? And again, my self care is a lot better than most people's. My rest is a lot better than most people's. My sleep is a lot better than most people's. But I'm not comparing myself to most fucking people because I'm not most people. I'm not normal. I'm not here for a normal life. So I'm constantly holding my own standard higher. And you, my love, I'm holding you higher. I'm holding you higher to your highest calling, to your truth. So go deeper, go all the way in. What are you so scared of? What are you so scared to do? Fucking go. Or live in in-between land forever. You know what you need to do. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap it here because that was a lot. And my body's like, you need to go relax now. You just need to go hang out. You need to go rest. So I'm gonna do that. But I know you got what you needed. I will see you in my emails, in my inbox, in my DMs. You know it's time to take it deeper. Let's fucking go. No more toe dipping. Let's go all the way in. It's no coincidence that my one-on-one clients get the best results. They're all the way in. And no, not all my one-on-one clients are millionaires. They become millionaires, but they don't start off as millionaires all the time. They bet on themselves. They trust themselves. They make the move. No, not all my clients have all the time in the world. My clients are busy moms. My clients are running empires. My clients are starting businesses. My clients are full-time in their life by design, but they create the time. You know what you need to do. I will also link in the show notes and here on YouTube our retreat schedule. If you're local to Ontario, Canada, where I live, we've got some amazing, 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 delicious retreats scheduled for this summer. And I can't wait to see you again or meet you for the first time and guide you, because summer is about flourishing. It's about flourishing, you guys. Let's fucking shine. Let's shine. I love you, and I'll see you very, very, very soon.